she's gone through so much this season. Do you think there's any way she can find any element of peace before the year ends, or do you think peace is a little bit off for Cammy?
I think her being resolved at the end of the season might be a lot to ask of her. It gets really rough for poor old Cammy. And I actually, like I just said, I trust whatever the writers have in store. If she's at peace at the end of the season, then that's great. And if she's still in the trials and tribulations that she's in now, that's great. I just can't wait to see what they have next in store for her.
Yeah.
So,
well, she's kind of found herself a little bit in the middle of a triangle with Marcel and Klaus.
Kind of.
Yeah, not in a traditional triangle, because even though Marcel likes her in the beginning, they didn't really kind of play that card significantly until more recently. Where is she going with those relationships in the upcoming episodes that you can tease?
I think she has so much on her plate right now that she doesn't really have time for dating. Of course, when you don't have time for dating, isn't that always when you're the most attractive? I wish I was as desirable as Cammy. I'm engaged, so I guess I can't really complain. But it'd be nice to just like walk around and have every vampire going after you.
Or dangerous. It could be very dangerous, as she pointed out.
Yes, I made the joke before. I think what all of these vampire shows and movies have proven to us is if you're charming enough, you'll survive.
Yeah.
As a woman, if you're a charming woman, you're going to be fine. You might turn into a vampire, actually. But, yes, I envy her routinely, especially in the last episode. I mean, I guess I got to do that, but I was just intimidated and felt competitive with him because Charles has the most beautiful body ever, and I derobed and was like, well, this is all I got.
I mean, you're an attractive woman. I don't.
Thank you, but it's not Giselle Bundchen. And I'm fine with it. He's like the male version of Giselle Bundchen. He's like a Donna. And it's not even like attractive anymore. You're like, it's just. Ugh.
Just call yourself Heidi Klum and that'll work.
I do, and maybe it is. You tell me.
I think it worked.
Yeah.
I think fans were satisfied. I don't think fans had any problem.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I mean, obviously the big battle right now is for the square, and the wolves and witches and the vampires are all fighting. How much is she going to get directly involved in that fight, or is she busy with her own stuff with her brother and her uncle?
I think she has a lot of personal stuff she has to work out, but as we're learning, her personal stuff is actually very involved with the stuff that's going on in the quarter as well. And so it becomes closer and closer to what she has to deal with in her world. It's her world now, all of this is her world. And so I know this is so cryptic. I just don't want to give anything away.
No, it's totally
fair. But just keep watching. It's going to get really rough for Cammy. And the other storylines are really awesome. And just please watch.